its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, there is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and we are answering your questions all across the nation. Yes, indeed, we are tuning in and tapping in. We are seeking that heavenly guidance. Ask and ye shall receive. I don't know, some of you are still sitting there waiting on the street corner going, where is it, God? I just know I asked, but I don't see it. So maybe you're not. Maybe you're not in the energy of the receptivity. Maybe you're not quite really ready for what you want. Or perhaps the universe is getting everything ready so that you could be ready. A lot of things have to align. You know, this weekend, we had a fabulous weekend. We want to thank Sheila and Marcus Gillette for coming out for our fabulous weekend in Deerfield. We had a spectacular connection with Theo, the consortium of 12 archangels, channeled by Sheila Gillette. It was an all-day event, and our thanks to the Embassy Suites of Marriott that were at the Deerfield Beach. So we are so excited to have been there with them and shared in that experience and really had a fabulous time. And thanks to everyone who helped make that event such the success that it was. So in this connection with the angels, we came to realize very important aspects of life that we want to draw upon. And one of the things that Theo was saying is that when you do something from a place of love, you're always doing the right thing. So when you come from your heart center, your space of your intention of your love, everything lines up. And then also in the event, Theo was also saying to us that when we make it a must, miracles happen. So perhaps you're not sure, really sure that you really want what you really want. And maybe it's just really not happening yet because you haven't made it a must. You haven't said beyond anything, this is how I want things to unfold. And this is the feeling that I have around it. So we are collaborators with the universe and the angels wait upon us. But then there was this other moment, and this was really interesting. Earlier in my teachings with Theo, the times that I've spent with Sheila Gillette and Marcus Gillette and Theo has said the darndest thing. Well, Theo said some amazing things, but this one thing really stuck with me and resonated with me and also just became something that I had to really wrap my human head around. And it is this. The angels say, if you were to see yourselves as we see you, there would be no dissatisfaction. So when I got the opportunity to teach during this event, I kind of did a building block around that. Because how could it be that there's no dissatisfaction in who we are and that everything is perfect when we are looking around at life and finding the imperfections of life? Well, the power of the you within you, is such a supreme energy that the angels see our actions and reactions as a powerful energy that is meant to move you forward in the journey of life. Whether the outcome is uncomfortable or not, the outcome is still perfectly aligned to where you're journeying. And so for many of us who have experienced disappointments in life, raise your hand if you have, then those disappointments have, created this energy of dissatisfaction, disappointment with the self, disappointment in others, unfulfilled expectations, unrealistic expectations, and judgment. Judging ourselves and judging others. And in that judgment energy, then we are not observing, we're not being the observer of an experience as the angels are. We are really getting emotionally charged or attached to an outcome or a feeling. So the angels want us to know that everything is working out perfectly, even if you're in that spot that makes you feel as if it's not going to shift the conscious thinking, because it is a journey. It is an exploration. It is, an up-leveling, this magnificent elevation for you so that you can realize all that you've come to be. And for you to recognize that you can break free of the limitations and the conditions that have been created for you in your early childhood learning, in the experiences that perhaps you had in society or at school, perhaps in some career opportunities. We become well, beaten down, from things that have taken us out of alignment with who we've really come to be. And how do we lose that thought process? How do we believe that we are truly worthy to ask for anything we desire, really ask for it, and really trust, really know, really feel that it's possible that it can come? Well, it's right there for you. In the asking, it is given, because the minute you ask, oh, this is so powerful. The minute you ask, and you ask with your heart and your feeling, it's already lined up. But something happens from the utterance of our words to the delivery time. You know, I wish that miracles were deliverable in 30 minutes or less, like dominoes, at least in the physical realization. But what if I told you that 30 seconds from the utterance of what you desire or what you need, or the assistance that you seek from the universal flow, from the angels, from God, what if I told you in 30 seconds or less, everything was already recalibrating and aligning to deliver that asking to you? Could you believe that? Well, Theo said something else really interesting this weekend, and it's a powerful statement. Both fear and faith ask the same thing of us. So you might say, well, what are they asking? Do you know the answer? Fear and faith ask the same thing of us: to believe in something that is unseen. So I ask you, do you want to believe in the illusion that fear is creating around you? Or would you rather believe that in the asking it is given? That in faith, somehow, some way, the universe is lining up everything that you need to fulfill your desire and your request, to fulfill the aspects of life that you wish to realize in the physical manifestation here in this planet. You can do this. It is shifting your mindset, shifting your consciousness. It is awakening to the greatness within self and allowing that to draw forth to you experiences for your highest good. And yes, when you're drawing forth to you an experience that is your desired outcome, you can have a crossroad where there's another question that is posed or a doubt, but it's how you process that doubt. It's how you look at the experience that, well, creates how quickly the manifestation process occurs. Because we may ask and we may say, I want, I need, I desire, I look forward, I am the creator with the creator, therefore I'm collaborating with the universe, and this is what I want. We can say all those spiritual terms and have this great conversation with the universe, but then we have to peel back the layers. And what is it in the layers of you, beneath the surface, beneath the mantras and the yoga and the prayer and the meditation, beneath the going to church? What is underneath those layers that doesn't believe it's possible? And what can we do? What can you do to break yourself free of that entrapment, that feeling of being tied to an experience that makes you feel less than, not worthy, not deserving of all that you desire? Therefore, I really, really, really want because I really, really, really want, and I really, really, really want. But you don't really, 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 really believe that it's possible. But you're really going to ask because, well, we say ask and you shall receive. And even when you ask for something and just like that, it pops up. And we've all had that happen. Something will pop up, and when you least expect it, you're like, oh my goodness, that's what I was just talking about. Or I was just thinking that I wanted that. Or I was just having this conversation with a friend, and look, here it is. So we notice that, but why do we look in such shock and awe that that happening is just some coincidence, some rare occurrence, something that is just so out of the norm, out of the ballpark, like a home run by the least likely player? Why do we go, oh, how did that happen? Because we forget that we're not as separate as we've been led to believe. We forget that we are one with God. We do not hold on to the essence that is within us, that has that same spark, that same joy, that same light, that same love, that same ability to create and manifest and shift consciousness. You have the power. Do you remember in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy was told by Glenda, the good witch, to tap her shoes, and that magical things would happen. And then as she went through her journey with the Wicked Witch, the Tin Man, the Cowardly Lion, the Scarecrow, flying monkeys and all, she realized that everything she needed was right inside of her, and that she had the power all along. And that she needed to believe that there was a power in the shoes. The power really wasn't in the shoes. It was in the believing in something unseen, the faith that something external had more power than Dorothy. But the whole journey of the Wizard of Oz is for her to find herself, for her to find her power, for her to recognize her courage, her intelligence, her heart, her truth, for her to protect those that she loved, and of course, for her to realize that home was within, and that there's no place like home. And that, yes, we can say we want to get out of here and we want to run. And many of us can relate to that feeling. Just run. But she couldn't run away. She couldn't run away from the Wicked Witch. She couldn't run away from Auntie Em and Uncle Henry. She couldn't run away from the flying monkeys. Because in essence, she was running from herself. And the illusions that her fear had created around her. That something else had power over her, or something else had the power to save her. So many of us have been trained to give our power away. We give it away to sometimes even coworkers. We give it away to our partners, our parents. We give our power away thinking that someone else has a greater answer. Sometimes we give them away to a spiritual person, a leader of a church, or perhaps someone who is connected, or you view as more connected than you are. Make no mistake, every one of you listening, each one of you has your own unique connection with the divine power, with God. And we all put our shoes on one foot at a time. So we are all created in the same energy, with the same abilities to do whatever we choose. And, like many, to many gifts of the many members belong to the whole. And the gifts of the members, each one of you, may be different. And to one, you may have a stronger gift in an area than another. But each one of us brings a gift. So if you have been chosen to have a gift, whatever that may be, if you have been created in the image of something so great, so vast, so divine, why would you give your power away? Why would you allow something to separate you from self, separate you from the soul of you, the heart of you, the whole of you? You have the power. And when you feel the fear, well, do it anyway. When you feel the fear, tell it has no power here. When you feel the fear, choose to see what faith can bring, even though you cannot see what faith will bring, as clearly as you would like to know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Choose faith over fear. Choose to know that within you, that light will shine the brightest path in any darkness. And you always know who you are and which way to go. Because after all, you've had the gift all along. And you've got the power. You've got that light. And you can create anything. So wherever you are in the walk of life at this moment, at this time, at this juncture, at whatever age you are, whatever the perceived obstacle may be, in this moment of now, I invite you to say, I choose faith. Put it in the feed if you're live on Facebook or YouTube. Tell me you're choosing faith over fear. Tell me you're choosing to believe in the light that is within you. Tell me you choose to ask and that you are open to receive. You're open to receive all the blessings, all the gifts, everything that you could ever desire. And whatever the circumstance and condition, whatever the experience is, that makes you feel as if you're separate from that, because maybe the goal, the desire, the wish, the experience that you want to have in this physical manifestation seems very, very far removed from where you are. You could say, I want to be wealthy. I want to have enough money. I want to be abundant. I want to have money to travel. I can barely buy groceries. So Sarah Spiritual, how do I get from here to there? I'm going to ask you to choose faith over the fear, because fear will keep you in that limitation. I'm going to ask that you believe that within inside of you, the light within of you, the love within inside of you, the power within inside of you is stronger than that limitation, and that does not define you. Because you were created in the greatest energy, the greatest glory, the greatest power of love that man cannot even conceive. It's unconditional love. But every day, we get the opportunity to journey to unconditional love. Be kind to yourself. Trust that everything's happening for a reason, even if everything is crumbling down around you, or the perception of it. Allow things to just break away and say, in this moment of now, I choose that. And I choose the faith that will get me there. And I choose to believe that I am worthy. Remember to tell yourself, I am worthy. I do deserve it to have it all. I am the worthy being. I am the kind, loving being. And I can create anything. And even though at this moment in time, I may not know how I'm going to get there, I'm going to surrender the how, the what, the when, the how to God. And I'm going to trust that as I ask in this moment of now, that all my desires will be met and everything will align perfectly. After all, you're created in the perfect image. So do you need those ruby red shoes? Probably not. Is there a wicked witch trying to wreck your day? Probably not. If the flying monkeys come, they're not going to get you. And if you need to lay down in a bed of poppies and take a nap, rest your physical body. Rest your mind. Give your spirit a chance to tune back into the human side of you, so that when you awaken with renewed strength and trusting that something greater than anything you've ever experienced can happen. We have the power right here on this show, all of us here, all of us watching, all of us listening, to collaborate together, each person, to just for 1 minute, wherever you are, even if people are standing next to you, to say, I can and I will, because I deserve to have it all. And what I ask, I shall receive. I can and I will. I deserve it all. And what I ask, I will receive. Give yourself that opportunity. And then as we continue this journey, as we've seen all these years, over 10 years, we will continue to see people grow. We will continue to create a shift, not just in your world. Remember, your vibration, your world, goes out into the great world. And you, yes, you, make a difference. There's an angel that watches over all of us. And we're going to share with you my spirit-channeled song, There's an Angel Watching Over Me. It's actually a year to about the exact day that I wrote this song and aired it last year on WWNN. And we want to share it with you today. I felt it was appropriate. We spent the weekend with 12 Archangels, consortium of 12 Archangels, channeled by Sheila Gillette, and Theo was with us. And I feel it's appropriate because where would we be if we didn't have a little guidance? So take a listen to There's an Angel Watching Over Me. And then when we come back from our song and then our sponsors, we're going to go to the phone lines. We're going to go to Facebook and we're going to join a conversation and we're going to make it happen. So stay with us, everyone. Take a listen to There's an Angel Watching Over Me.
I know I'm not alone. There's an angel that walks with me no matter where I go. I've always got my angel by my side, and life may make me feel down and out, and tears may come my way, but I will see it through, 'cause there's an angel that's watching over me. I don't have to worry about my world. It'll all come to be. There's an angel. There may be times when I don't know where I'm to go, and I will find my way with my angel by my side. There's an angel that's watching over me. I will always know my angels right here with me. Oh, my angels right here with right here with me.
For soft, rich and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Your cell phones and mobile devices all emit harmful electromagnetic fields. Do you want proven protection? Get the Infinity Noise Field EM Guard. Call Greg Schaffo at 561-502-9923 for yours. The EM Guard's Infinity Noise Field is the most effective way to protect against electromagnetic fields. Call Greg Schaffo at 561-502-9923. Also available at sarahspiritual.com. Protect yourself and your family today with a 5G-ready Infinity Noise Field EM Guard.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
right back here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. We are so excited. And speaking of angels, before we even get into our Facebook, get into our YouTube, get into our phone calls, I do want to make you aware of a very special angel class I've got coming up on September 26th. I do hope you join us, because we're going to be tuning in, tapping into Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is the angel of protection. And there are certain things that one can do to build a relationship with our angels, particularly Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is wonderful in assisting keeping your energy clear, keeping you protected. And we're going to have a ceremony towards the end, because the Archangel Day is coming up on September 29th. It's a powerful day. It's also a very holy day. So we are lining up all of the energies. So we're going to be tuning into Archangel Michael. If you want to know how to keep energy clear in your house or in your environment, at the workplace, maybe you need to shield up from somebody that you work with because you're just like, ugh, I am so over them, but this is my job and I have to put up with them. Well, guess what? We are going to teach you how to shift energy, how to shift the flow of things around you, how to keep yourself spiritually clean, and give you some prayers and ways to connect to Archangel Michael. So I do hope, I really do hope that you go to sarahspiritual.com and click I want to attend. It can be online or live at the center in West Palm Beach. Makes no difference where you live, in country, out of country. It is at 7:30 p.m. Registration at 7:15 Eastern time. So those of you in other countries, I know I deserve for you to stay up for me. So stay awake. Let's go. Jump on board. Let's put a tribute to Archangel Michael, and let's raise the roof in the angelic realm and really bring the angels in to keep the energy soft and gentle and keep everything protected just for you. The class is only 19. I'd love to see you there on the 26th of September. Go to sarahspiritual.com. And let's see what we've got going on in Facebook. I'm just kind of looking here. I've got Vena Lee. I've got Chantel Teresa. Oh, Chantel Teresa is asking a really crazy question. She's talking about twin flames. Chantel, that's a tough one to answer. And Sheldon wants to know if she's moving. And I think you better start packing, Ann. It's almost time to move. Not time yet. So we're going to pull up a question on Facebook. We're going to let Freddie, the producer, do his job. I can't just jump in and start answering questions. That might get me in big trouble. We don't want Sarah Spiritual in trouble. So we have Heidi. Heidi Poller says, hi, do my angels have a message for you? You know, Heidi, you're going through a tremendous amount of transformation and a deep dive into your soul, the soul of you, the totality of you, the reason for your being. And you're in an up-leveling. I call it an up-leveling because you're recognizing the importance of who you are and speaking your truth and stepping out of your comfort zone. They're telling me that you're doing some growth, and it's a little uncomfortable for you at this time. But I am made aware that as we close out the 2019, I can't believe we're almost here, that 2019 puts you on a platform of better financial security and a better sense of self. So Heidi, keep keeping on. You're almost there, and you're really making a tremendous breakthrough of great spiritual and financial growth. Thank you, Heidi, for your Facebook question. Let's take another one from Facebook. Who else do we have? We have Melissa Polk. And she says, hi, Sarah. Seems my finances might scare me a bit while I'm leaving for surgery. We're going to choose faith over fear in this one, Melissa. And I know you're worried that things might not work out. But she says, oh, yeah, here's my birthday. Flip it back for me, Freddie, because I just want to get the rest of the question. And what do the angels say regarding it? I just feel like you will. They're stretching me a bit, so I know there's a limited belief around that, but you will squeak through the experience and come out ahead of it. You know, don't be afraid to be open and vulnerable and allow people to do for you. If someone wants to buy some groceries or do something to help you, to assist you, be open and receptive for that, because it'll make a world of difference in the experience. You will be fine, my dear. And most important, out of everything that we discuss here, is not the finances. It is that you have your surgery, all is well, you have a speedy recovery, your body is better than ever, and that you are able to continue to enjoy life. All the other details, they're going to work themselves out. One more for Facebook before we go right to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. We have Felicia Richardson. First of all, I want to thank Felicia. Felicia had us a question answered in a previous Sunday Fun Day. I think it was one of our Sunday shows. Anyway, Felicia, I want to thank you. Felicia took the time to give me a recommendation, a review on my Sarah Spiritual page. I thank you so much for that, Felicia. And I really want to thank you for being a part of our Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe. She says, am I going to succeed with getting a new home and make it? You're gonna make it after all. It is coming for you, my dear. You are going to make it. You are in the process of getting yourself ready and financially on a strong ground. And you're going to make a choice, a high-leveling choice, not out of lack, but out of the knowing that everything is going to work out for you. And you're going to put yourself in a reasonable expectation. And the reason why I say reasonable, as far as your belief will let you stretch, keep yourself in that comfort zone and everything will work out perfectly for you. Thank you, Felicia Richardson, for your Facebook question. Well, let's see. We've got quite a few people piling up here on our Facebook page. But we are going to pop on over to our phone lines, and people were calling really, really early. So you know the deal, everyone. As the phone lines get taken and the calls are going, we're opening up more lines so you too can join the physical conversation on the phone at 888-565-1470. But in this minute of time, I've got to go to Elizabeth. She must have dialed in, oh, Lord, way before the show. She was like, oh, honey, I'm going to make sure I get my call answered tonight. So, Elizabeth, how are you? And welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Glad to connect with you again, my dear.
Yes, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing
Glad
great.
to hear your voice.
Good to connect with you.
And to connect with you, of course, like always. I have a question.
Work related? Are you having a difficulty at work, honey?
No.
Okay. There's something going on at work. Can I go there first for a minute, please, even though you
Sure.
have a question? Did we just start a new opportunity? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Working out some of the kinks around there? Yes? Who the players are and what you need to do?
Correct.
Okay. So be mindful. Hear what they tell me. Mindful of personalities there. Okay? Because you don't always filter what you say.
Mm-hmm.
So just speak what you need to speak, but just be aware of the personalities. You're still getting to know people there.
Mm-hmm.
This makes sense to you, please?
Yes.
Okay. This is a great opportunity for you. And I know you came out of another opportunity that got a little rough for you, yes? And so we had an opportunity and then something didn't quite work out, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So now we're in another opportunity. So we want to be in this energy of just understanding what all the rules of the game are so that everything goes smoothly for you. So you don't feel, backed into a corner, because that's what happened at the other place. And I don't know that we've necessarily healed from all of that because there was some untruths or some unrealistic expectations in the place before. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. They wanted me to throw that out to you. So perhaps something may pop up and you go, oh, this is where Sarah told me to zip it. I'm going to zip it and watch the show. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Elizabeth, what's your question for me?
My question is, I have to go check out this bump again I have in my arm.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And before it was sarcoma. They removed it. Now I have another bump in the same arm.
Okay.
I have the appointment tomorrow, and I'm trying to be, whereas,
Okay.
it's going to be all right.
Well,
I just wanted to know if they can tell you something.
Well, they can always tell me something, but let's look at it from this energy, if we may, because as I draw the arm and I draw the bump, I feel like this bump has been recognized once again as an early onset. Is this true? Yes.
There was one before there, yes, and
Yes.
it was removed.
Right, but this next one, you recognize it rather quickly, so it has not been there that long. This is true?
Correct.
Yes, okay.
Correct.
So
yes.
I feel like this gets removed as well. And I just feel as if, and Spirit's giving me the word blood. So when they give me the word blood, they tell me that we need to keep an eye on the blood. We need to monitor the blood and to see the blood flowing through the physical body, bringing in the light and the healing through the blood, because the blood system combined with oxygen helps nourish the body and the body stays in its maximum health, you see. So we want to allow this to move and flush out anything that's not of the divine light, and see light coming through the blood, and almost like sealing off the skin so that nothing can permeate the skin, and kind of grow into another issue. All right. But I feel like it's going to be removed, and that too will be something that is just kind of an experience, and we let it go.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no questions about my angels. They're always there.
Absolutely.
I just worry about, because I don't know what it is. That's why I ask you.
Well,
all right.
Look
I'm
at it
just
this. Look at it
a little
this
worried.
way. Okay, but we don't want to worry.
I know.
Okay, because the bird doesn't worry where he's going to get its next worm. You don't fly around going, "Oh Lord, I hope there's another worm popping out of the dirt because I'm just so gosh darn hungry," right?
They just go for it.
They just know. They just know. Just know that no matter what the world tells you, that you're fine, and that there is an angel watching over you, and that you are fine.
Oh, I know that. And I'm moving to Royal Palm Beach in September, the latest.
Ah, I'm so excited. So, welcome to South Florida.
Yes.
All right. I look
All
forward
right.
to it. All right. God bless you, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Okay. God bless you, too.
All
Thank
right.
you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Denise, and Denise is in Pembroke Pines. Denise, how are you tonight?
I'm good, Sarah. Thank you
Good,
for taking
good,
the call.
good. How can I assist you?
I got a couple of questions for you.
Yes.
One related to my brother. He's got some issues going on. He's a little nervous about it, seeing the cardiologist on Friday.
Yes, as you were talking and you're telling me about your brother, I just kind of drew a heart here because I already know it has to do with his heart. He does have some issues there, some irregularities, and again, I'm not a doctor, cannot diagnose, and I'm not diagnosing. I'm just seeing what Spirit shows me. Spirit's showing me a block. We got a block. We got to clear
he's had
something.
it before.
Okay, well, we got another block, so I don't know what's eating. Pepperoni, salami, tell him to lighten up here. Because
Honestly,
he's
between him and my sister-in-law, they are the healthiest eaters,
okay.
gluten-free. I mean, really, but he's had issues before.
He's
so.
had issues,
And
so
you picked that up before.
I know I did. I know, and he didn't even believe us or want to listen. And then if you share with our listeners, how did that happen? Because that was a few years ago when I was on the other station. And
Yes,
what happened?
it was 5 years ago, and you said to me, and I didn't say anything to you because at the time I didn't know. You said there's an issue going on with your brother, and I said, really? And you kept going, yes. So I presented it to him, and I kept saying, Carlo, Sarah says there's something going on with you. And he said, no, it's probably Gordana, meaning his wife. And I said, no. She was very specific, and she said it was you. And sure enough, he had 5 blockages, and he had to have bypass surgery.
Yeah, and I think we actually made a reference to something with his heart, too. I think that was somewhere
Yes.
mixed in the conversation. So, sometimes Spirit looks beyond. And when you all make this connection with me, of course, we're connecting with the great energy. And the great energy brings forth information that it can save us a little bit of trouble. And because they want to give us an insight to take us out of what isn't really meant to happen, but if we want to be foolish and not pay attention, then we get what we get, right? So lucky for us, and Lucky was quick to dismiss it. So, and again, not all of it is dietary. Sometimes it's hereditary, and sometimes it's emotional.
Yeah.
So whatever he is that has him blocked up, stuck up, there's still some. I'm gonna call it a plaque. I'm not a doctor, but I see it. I see the plaque. I see the heaviness. So he needs to continue moving forward. But this will be all right. This is going to be all right. I'm also feeling like a little bit of an irregular rhythm. So it may be a little bit more than that plaque that is kind of creating this imbalance in the heart. So we will send him healing.
Sometimes. Yeah, thank you. And the other question I have is, has Paul crossed over the other side? Because he came to me again last week, floating. I could see him from head to waist.
Oh, he is there. And when I tell you he is in such rapture and joy in that energy, and he really feels recognized. You created something for him recently. You placed something for him. Because he's showing me his name up in lights. What did you do for him?
They finally put they finally put the permanent stone with his name on there with, the dates.
He's happy his name's up in lights, honey. So he is ecstatic.
So was I.
Okay, so he is with you and know that he was a part of that experience. All right.
Okay.
All right, Denise, thank you so
Anything else?
much. No, they're actually getting me
Anything else?
ready to go to commercial, so I have to pop off, Denise, but thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, and
Thank you.
glad for the connection, and I will send much light to your brother.
All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Sarah.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Bye.
888-565-1470. Going to run to hear our commercials. Then we're running right back to all of you. Please don't go away, because we're going to be right back.
I've been standing.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of Natural Medicine of Palm Beach is a naturopathic doctor and holistic healer who creates a personalized total body health plan for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit naturalmedicineofpalmbeach.com. Kim addresses weight loss, autoimmune disorders, anxiety, depression, and mental health. Kim specializes in bioenergetics and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment and receive a free food sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470, 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Do you know me? I am Sarah Spiritual, and you are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. We ask if you're watching us on Facebook, please kindly share the page. And if you're on YouTube, leave us a comment. We'll pop on over to the YouTube when I get a moment on break, and let's see what's going on my YouTube channel too. Please follow me, Sarah Spiritual, on YouTube if you're not already following me there, because Helena and I are lining up some new content to be putting on our YouTube channel. So we're excited to share all that with you, and I don't want you to miss a thing. So we're going to go right back to the phone lines, and we are in this end of the first hour. Can't believe how quickly it's going, but I've got to go to Boca, and I've got Anna on the line. Anna, how are you?
I thank you. I had a question.
Yes.
I'm going through a separation / maybe divorce, and I wanted to see what you saw happening.
Let me check this for you. You know, it's interesting because the past 3 years have been challenging for you as a person. Is that correct? When I take you back to about 2016 to now, it's been a journey, yes? And you've noticed a lot of the dissatisfaction, things you were trying to push to the shelf, down on the shelf, put it, hide it, get rid of it. There was just no denying it. And then about end of 2017 is how I want to look at it. You were like, oh, heck, I got to change. I got to go. I'm feeling a lot of battle in this division. I'm just feeling that there's a lot of unrest, a lot of unsettled tension, yes? And it's causing angst, power struggles going on. I'm feeling difficulty in your stomach. I'm not a doctor, not diagnosing, but I feel this energy churning inside of you. And when I look all around you and I feel this, I say to myself, you've been dying to break free for probably 6 years. So now I got a new attitude. So when I move you into the end of this 2020 year, I feel like we're making connections. We're kind of getting out. We're starting to make new friends. We're just kind of spreading our wings. When I take you into the 2020, I also see a little shift in career. I'm feeling like we're recalibrating how we care for ourselves. We're recalibrating our financial picture. We are kind of building something that's a little bit more purposeful and not just going through the ho-hum, because you've had so much time of just going through the motions of life that you don't want to do that. And then this is going to take a little time, this divorce, and as it winds down, however amicably we can get it to close, visualize it in closure, I see new love.
Okay, good.
I don't see you by yourself, and I don't say that because that's what you want to hear. I see what I see, and I know that in this next 2-year period, we might kiss a frog along the way, but I feel this energy of a connection. Because now you have a better idea of who you are and what you would like primary partnership to be like. And that's not to put down your ex. It's not about that. It's not coming from a place of judgment. It's just you've expanded your consciousness. You're ready for more. You're ready for adventure. You're ready for connectivity. You're ready for communication. You're ready for all the things that maybe you didn't even know how to do yourself in marriage. Now you've been getting ready for that. And I see it. I also see that there's someone who's interested in you. I don't know if you're aware of that, but I see eyes on you. So someone may ask you to date them or to connect with them, but I feel like there's someone else that comes after a casual dating. That is the individual that you will spend a significant amount of time. You have free will, can't say that they're your life partner because you got to pick that, Anna. But you're doing everything that you need to do at this moment. You're in the area of uncomfortability, but this will be a closure.
And so you do see a divorce, like you see it really happening?
This is what you desire. So it's time for change.
Is it what he desires too?
Well, are you living your life for him or are you living your life for you?
Both, I don't know.
Well, you need to decide. You have free will.
Is it up to me or?
It is up to you. What do you desire? What do you desire?
Does he want this too?
What is his birthday? Quickly, what is his birthday?
It's May 1st. In the same year.
He's going through a lot of closure in his life too. Like he's going through his own metamorphosis. And he's ready for change himself. But, you guys are creatures of habit, right? We've been doing this for a while, yes?
Yes.
The old gray mare just ain't what she used to be. So we've got to build through, but it's uncomfortable, but it's more the fear of the unknown on both your parts than it is the joy of being together.
Okay, so you just don't see it like us working out anything, no?
Well, we're going to have to change quite a bit if we work out, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And if you both choose a free will and open heart and love, then anything's possible. Because that's the power of love. But I feel like you're so far removed from the energy of the love that joined you together.
Okay. And he feels the same way?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. How did you hear about us, Anna?
Oh, I've talked to you in the past, probably on another radio station.
All right. Well, thank you so much for continuing to follow the show.
Okay.
God bless you, and keep me posted.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we've got to go to Baltimore, Maryland. We've got to go to Plant City. We've got to go to Lighthouse Point. We've got to go right back to Facebook. I've got people on Facebook, so please don't go anywhere. Join my YouTube channel, Sarah Spiritual. Continue with the questions in the feed. while we're on break, shh, don't tell anybody. I'm going on to answer some questions. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away. Join the conversation because we are going to be right back.
There's a light that shines down upon.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
My name is Joe Thompson. I'm 29 years old and I have a career that I love as a systems analyst. Career. It still sounds cool to say that word. I never could have gotten on this path without a college degree. And if the college me were here, he'd tell you.
I never would have gotten to college without Big Brothers Big Sisters. I could have ended up anywhere, on the streets even. But college? Joe Thompson? Not likely. My big brother helped me out. He taught me I could do anything, at a time when a lot of people were saying just the opposite.
And to a 7-year-old, that means a lot. My big brother's name is Phil. And Phil is the reason that this 7-year-old grows up to be a systems analyst.
Whether you donate money or time, you're helping Big Brothers Big Sisters help a child. And that can last a lifetime. Start something today at BigBrothersBigSisters.org. Brought to you by Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Ad Council.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
If you've decided to get back to feeling good again like you used to feel, then you're invited to tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. Hi, I'm Dr. Bob, at your service Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Mom, can we have some ice cream?
I've got a better idea. Who wants to help me make something fun and healthy instead?
Eating smarter is easy and delicious. Interested in receiving healthy recipes and a whole lot more in your email? Then register at healthiestweightfl.com and learn more about all the small steps that you can take on the way to living healthy. This message is sponsored by the Ounce of Prevention Fund of Florida, the Florida Department of Health, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
If your investments with your stockbroker aren't making what you like, or if you've tried buying and selling stocks on your own and haven't done well, learn how to fix all that at Online Trading Academy. Online Trading Academy is an investment training center where pro traders show you how to invest online. Learn how pros make money in up, down, and sideways markets, and how they're protected from big losses. Instructors are certified, currently trade, and profitable. Over 500,000 students have experienced the education at Online Trading Academy. Take a free half-day workshop to see what it's like. Online Trading Academy. At this workshop, you'll see the big mistakes many investors make when buying or selling stocks. This will change how you think about investing. See what it's like. Call Online Trading Academy now. Call 954-668-2510, 954-668-2510. That's 954-668-2510.
What you want to know. What you need to know. Talk 1470 WNN.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
For a soft, rich, and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize, and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail, Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are answering your questions all across the nation. I've been chatting it up with people on Facebook here. And let's pull up a question from Facebook. I've been trying to see what we got going on here. Let's see. Samantha Brad. She says, my name is Samantha. My birthday. She gives me her birthday. Thank you, Samantha, for that. And her question is my financial situation as well as my living situation getting better? Is there a part 2 to that question that you can see there? Okay, so it is going to get better. This is an important time for you. You're kind of in this power time. You did a revamp coming out of 2018 into 2019. And you're coming into a very powerful time for yourself where you find your inner self, your inner strength, your inner power. You step into your powerful potential. And the finances begin to increase, and that takes us towards the end. Around the time of your birthday, I see things getting back on track. I feel as if you've been out of sorts for the past 18 months. So it's been, Samantha, a very difficult time for you. So I want to let you know that you will be passing through this in a short time. Hold on to what you believe you desire and trust that it'll all work out. And you will have your independence back, too. They tell me you're feeling stuck and trapped. This is going to also be resolved in a short time. Thank you so much, Samantha Brads, for joining us here on Facebook. You're going to step into just a whole new way of being very soon. Hang in there, my dear. Who else do we have here on Facebook? Chantel Teresa. Now, here's an interesting question. Chantel had asked this early in the feed. She said, my twin flame, and she wants to know, is he coming back soon? You know, your twin flame, squirrely little thing, kind of getting a little bit out of sorts, kind of has this freedom about them. They don't always know what they want when they want it. And next year, they're going to have to lay down some groundwork for their career and their work. And for you, you are very intense and in tune. You've got that fiery energy that just knows what you know and has this ability to draw forth to you everything that you really desire. And your twin flame was one of them, Chantel Teresa. But I will say this, that your twin flame is going through a major transition. And it's going to be about 6 months. They give me 6. I don't want to say 6 weeks. I know you would love for me to say 6 weeks. I'm seeing 6 months of some disconnect here. And then we're going to have an opportunity to have a conversation that could lead to a reconnect and a rejoin. I feel like he's got a lot on his plate and he's got to get some things in order, particularly in his work career environment. So thank you, Chantel Teresa, for your Facebook question. I want to go back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. And I'm going to go to Baltimore. Let's see what's going on in Baltimore. Did we just have that question? Hi, Samantha.
Hi.
Did we start to answer your question on Facebook feed?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of. Okay, so let's drill, because I'm looking, going, wait a minute. So your twin flame is the question, yes? Or
no, I'm pregnant and I'm having a really hard time with my financial and my living situation.
Oh, that's you were that question. Okay, great. Got it. So now here, let me go to this here. Stuck, trapped. Now I understand why you're feeling trapped and stuck, because you have some limitations and you can't quite do what you normally would do for yourself. This is correct?
Not that too, but my living situation is really hard right now, and I'm being forced to have to move.
Yes.
I'm having a really hard time trying to find a place with the money that I'm making, and I'm worried what's going to come once the baby's here.
And I'm not feeling that you're being supported by the parent, yes, the father?
No.
No, because I feel like you're out on your own right now in this. I do
Sorta,
feel,
yeah.
sort of, I feel like things are going to line up for you. And again, I said towards the end of this year, financially, you're in a better place. Things are better for you. You're being forced to move, and they want you to move in a short time, like within the next few weeks, yes?
Not that my landlord is forcing me to move. I can't catch up on my rent.
Right.
So it's forcing myself to have to move.
Right. They tell me that in the next 4 weeks, things will start to iron out and you'll have a better idea of where you're going to go. Okay?
I pray.
Well, this is what we do when we don't have an answer, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And ask the angels to open up a pathway that is not the normal pathway. You know how we open ourselves up and we go through this application process and we look for places. Ask the universe to use a person as your connection. In other words, hey, I just heard about a place that's for rent and it's in a private house and, it's this part of the house and this could suit you. Ask the angels to bring something simple like that without all this red tape. You understand me?
Yes. Is there a message that the angels are trying to send to me?
From a particular person on the other side, are you really asking? Is that what you're really asking?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel strong presence of a female energy that stands above you. Samantha makes me feel like it's grandmother energy. Your mother's mother passed, honey? Because I see grandmother energy. Is that your mother?
My mom passed away and my great-grandma has passed away.
So grandmother is living, but great-grandmother. Okay, so I see mother energy, grandmother energy. So let me see if I can bring through something a little stronger for us so that I can place who I have for you.
Okay.
Well, you talk to your mother often, yes? I see conversations with your mother. I feel like you're close to your mother, yes?
I talk to her as much as I can because I didn't get much time with her here.
Because I see us talking to mother here. Interesting. Great-grandmother makes me feel like she was a very strong person, and your grandmother is a strong person too, your mother's mother, yes, your grandmother?
Yes.
Very strong. So you come from a strong lineage, but your mom in her passing didn't get to really say goodbye to everyone before she passed. Like, I feel like got elongated, but then not everybody was there when she passed. Does that make sense to you?
I heard the phone cut out. I heard that she didn't get to say goodbye the way that she wanted to.
Exactly. Are you familiar with the passing, honey? Because you were little, yes?
Very.
Yes, okay.
Yes, I was 9.
Okay. So I just feel as if it was drawn out, and then in the end of the passing, not everybody was there for her to say goodbye to. Does this make sense to you?
No one was there.
Okay. So I just feel like it got drawn out and she couldn't connect to say goodbye. And this is why she's always connecting to you, letting you know that she's there. She shows herself in dreams. She shows herself in energy. And there's something about your baby that's going to look like your mom, and you're going to be able to see your mom in your child.
Oh, my God.
Okay. And I think you have a sense of that. Okay.
My child's father's Filipino. My mom has really dark black hair like him, and I'm praying for a girl, but I'm feeling like my baby's going to be born a girl with black hair.
Yes. Well, we pray for a healthy baby first and foremost, but I see in the eyes of the window of the soul, and I feel like you're going to see your mom through your baby's eyes.
Oh.
All right. And then you will be rejoined, not her reincarnation, because mom has other things she will do in the spirit world, but you will feel connected with her through the baby. All right?
Thank you.
You are not alone, Samantha. How did you hear about the show?
My cousin Caitlin.
Caitlin. Okay, well.
She's actually watching now, yeah.
Well, tell Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you for watching, and thank you for joining us. And Samantha, know you're not alone, and just let us know. And everyone on the Facebook feed, let's hold the space and hold the vision of seeing Samantha find a place with ease and grace very quickly, inexpensive, and just everything falls into life perfectly. All right, my dear?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. God bless you. Bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Plant City, and I've got Kim on the line. Kim, how are you?
Great.
Good, Kim, and how can I assist you tonight?
Well, I was just wondering what you see for my marriage, and do you see how long I'm going to be living where I'm living?
Okay, can I have the birthday of the partner in the marriage, please?
8/26/78.
Your partner went through a rough time last year?
It's constant.
Okay.
It
Well,
didn't end.
last year was a rough year for him. I mean, I just feel like getting out of his own way was almost impossible last year, yes?
Uh-huh.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, what is your partner's first name, please?
Chris.
Chris has his own demons he has to wrestle. You know what I'm talking about when I say this, yes? I'm not talking about spiritual demons. I'm talking about inner demons, yes? He's done the best he can with who he is, but he's not able to love himself, so therefore loving you is very, very difficult for him at this time, all right? What do I see from your marriage? Well, I see a marriage that is in trouble because both partners are not a vibrational match at this time. And I feel as if you've been keeping things together, holding everything up, and now your Herculean strength is a little drained. And you just don't know if you can keep keeping on anymore. Kim, I cannot tell you what to do, but I know that you do want to send him love and light and pray for him to find his way, because he truly is lost from who he's really come to be in this world. He really took a wrong turn for himself. And when I look at the future for you, I feel as if you have a different vision of what your life is going to be like, and you're focusing your attention on creating a life that way. And if he's able to come along, great. But if not, you're going to move on. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Free will. But when I look at this energy, I look at the fact that next year, by mid-year, things have really come to a bigger head and we're kind of winding down. So this is something that you can head off if the two of you can get this to work. If not, this is the momentum that I see coming. Again, I can't tell you what to do. I'm sorry, what was the secondary question about that? So I heard the relationship. What else was there associated with the question?
Do you see how long I will be living in my home?
They tell me short.
There's a lot of financial reasons why I'm still here. You know, I've got a lot of family support. That's actually the reason why I'm still here. But I was wondering, because it's been driving me nuts how long I've got here.
I understand. The time seems short, is what they tell me. They give me 3, they give me 4, so I don't know if we're going to be there for another 3-4 months. Kind of like closing out the year, but 2020 is a new beginning for you. All right?
So that means I might be losing my home.
Well, is that what you want?
No. It needs a lot of work. It's a fixer-upper. But
okay.
I was a little worried about a sinkhole.
All right. So do you have to lose your home? No, you do not. But you need to do what you need to do to secure that. And sometimes, and hear what I'm going to say, and I say this to everyone because, you know, we've invested time, we've invested money, we invest in things, but these things aren't coming with us. But when they start to rob us of our joy, what are we going to do, right? So let's just really say what is most important to me and what will bring me the most joy. And sometimes we have to make a decision what we want to let go of in order to step into what we desire to have and feel free again. Because everything's on your shoulders. Yes, Kim?
Yes.
Okay. So, but do you have to? No, you do not. If you set your intention, ask and you shall receive, and you set the intention with the highest good and the biggest desire that is for your highest good and will bring you joy, and you can find joy in this circumstance and condition, then of course you can keep it. Of course things will work out. It's up to you. You're the collaborator and the creator.
It's hard getting through.
It's hard getting
It's hard
through.
getting through to my husband because of the lack of joy and stamina to do anything. It's like 24/7 video games.
I understand. But he's escaping.
That's the problem. How do I, find a way to reach him to, so that we can grow?
Well, it is a conversation, and we do need to take the video game away, right? So, have we talked about counseling?
Yes.
Okay. A counselor will guide you on how you can best do this. But these things can be very addicting, these games. But if we can get him to counseling, we might be able to find the happy medium so he can be a collaborative partner in the connection of the house and the rebuilding of the relationship. Otherwise, you are not happy.
Yeah, I've been trying to hold it together for about 20 years.
Okay. Well, you deserve to live your life, right? So how do you want to live your life? You choose.
Okay.
All right. Kim, how did you hear about the show?
I've called before.
All right. Well, thank you for calling again and following the show. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, I've got to go still here in Florida. Then I've got to go to North Carolina. We've got to get around. Ain't no stopping us now because we've got the universal flow. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away. Ask. You'll receive. We're going to be right back.
I know you. Have we met before? I've been shining.
Your cell phones and mobile devices all emit harmful electromagnetic fields. Do you want proven protection? Get the Infinity Noise Field EM Guard. Call Greg Schaffo at 561-502-9923 for yours. The EM Guard's Infinity Noise Field is the most effective way to protect against electromagnetic fields. Call Greg Schaffo at 561-502-9923. Also available at saraspiritual.com. Protect yourself and your family today with a 5G-ready Infinity Noise Field EM Guard.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are answering your questions all across the nation. And I've got to go to Jennifer, and Jennifer is in Lighthouse Point. Jennifer, how are you tonight?
Good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Jennifer. And how can I assist you this evening?
I am up for a promotion, and I want to know if it's a good thing for me, and if I should take it, or what should I do? I feel kind of lost, and I'm just wondering if this is the right move for me.
And there are two people that are either associated with this promotion, have some say in this promotion. Do you have two people who are making the decision, or that you would report to in this promotion?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel as if there's one person that maybe you don't jive with as well as the other. Does this make sense to you?
Well, yeah. One of them is taking credit for stuff that I've been doing.
Yes. And so you would work further up underneath this individual?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds uncomfortable, doesn't it?
Yes. And
Oh
that's
my
why
God, it sounds
I
like a
can feel the
colonoscopy.
turmoil.
Like, oh my goodness. But of course, nothing's going to change if you stay where you are either, because they're still taking credit. It's like, but I have to say this. People are not blind where you work.
Yes.
So it's very possible, and it's going to depend on your mindset. So hear what I'm about to say. Very possible that you receive the promotion, although there's something that makes me feel like she wants to block it. Just saying, okay? That you get the promotion, and now you have more power, people relying on you more. You do more of the work that you've been doing, a higher level version of it. You get your credit. She feels a little threatened, so that's not going to be fun. But as you navigate that, people recognize more and more the talent that you are. And somehow she has a way of undoing herself, and she just kind of goes off into the distance. Now, the journey from where we are to her fading off into the distance, happily ever after, never to be seen again, that journey is a little uncomfortable, and that's where your angst is coming from. Because you see the writing on the wall. She's not a good fit, but I feel like she's been there for a while, or acts like she runs the show, so she makes people think they can't possibly do without her. But they can.
Correct.
So, oh wow, Spirit. Okay, they're saying darned if you do, darned if you don't, right? So if you stay where you are, nothing changes, for sure. For sure. But if you move forward, you can handle it. If you feel you're up for the challenge, you can handle it. You're already navigating her personality anyhow.
Correct.
Because there's a very, very strong choice you're getting this promotion, okay? Because there's many in the organization that want to see you in that spot.
Yes, there is.
I see the dilemma. And I cannot tell you what to do. But here's what I want you to do in your decision making. First of all, we've got to get the offer, right? So we got to get there first. But ask yourself, the you inside of you, why do I want this promotion? What will this bring me in my life? And what do I hope to accomplish? Is it something else on my resume? Is it better financial flexibility? What reason? What's my rationale behind it? Am I doing it for, and there's never really a wrong or right reason, but a higher vibrational reason for wanting this position? And if you say yes to that, then if the feeling around it has a good vibe as far as your intention, earlier in the beginning of the show, I said that Theo had shared with us, anything done with love is always the right choice. Yeah. You're coming from a place of love, you can make it the right choice, even if other people aren't playing nicely.
Well, yeah, I feel I can make a difference, help people where it needs to be done.
Well, then keep keeping on. Keep keeping on. Ain't no stopping you now. You're on the move. All right. You do make a difference, my dear. So follow that prompting, and God, if it's for your highest good, let it come to pass.
Okay.
All right.
And is there any other guidance you could give me for anything else? Do they see anything?
Interesting. You do tend to take on a little bit more than you can handle across the board. Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Lighten up. A little more self-care is important. Okay?
We'll try.
All right. Kick it back a bit. All right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Sarah.
You're welcome, Jennifer. Thank you for calling. Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470, going right back to the phone lines, and I'm going to go to LaTanya, and LaTanya is in North Carolina. LaTanya, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And you're getting ready to go through some changes, yes?
Yes.
Closing out the chapters that no longer serve you. Time to ease on down the road. The winds of change are upon you, yes?
I hope so.
Yes, well, we can't keep keeping on the way we're keeping on, feeling stuck, stagnant, and the past 15 months, you just tread in water, yes?
That is true.
I know.
That is very well true.
I know. So you're setting new intentions, new desires, and you're ready for change, yes?
Yes.
Okay. What is your question for me, LaTanya?
Oh, well, you called it out. Let's see. Because for 15 months I have been going through a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one thing is my finances, my living arrangements. With that feeling that you mentioned of feeling stuck, plays a major role with that. And moving forward in starting businesses and my spiritual path.
Well,
I know I said a lot there.
You did. Number one word they give me is independence. Independence is really important to you, correct?
Yes, it is.
And we are lacking in that role at this moment. We are independent individual, however, we're not in an independent, free-flowing experience at this time. Yes?
That is true.
We are at the effect of others' ways or circumstances or lifestyle or something, yes?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm as free as a bird now. You're getting ready to fly. Financial positioning shifts and changes when we make some shifts and changes in the financial work environment, in the career environment. And that's something else that you're getting ready to wrap your head around. What can I do differently so I can be a greater breadwinner for myself is what they show me Wonder Bread. So I guess they're making bread. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're making the dough, baby. They're lining it up for you. You just got to step into it. You know, LaTanya, from a spiritual perspective, this is what they tell me. The trials, the tribulations, the struggles, not just of the past 15 months, but, well, really about 20 years worth is what they show me. I say this to you. You are, and have always been, getting ready to be the way shower, getting ready to be the person who makes a difference in other people's lives. And you take great, I'm going to use the word, care to make a difference with others, yes?
That is true.
And that, I don't know if we've thought of, considered being a minister, a pastor, a woman's group leader, a mentor of others, but that energy is very much around you, yes?
Yes, there is someone I met, a lady.
Mm-hmm. And she's assisting you and opening you up to these things, yes?
She is.
Yes, and grooming you.
She has been, yes, into the necromancer and the medium.
Yes. And she's grooming you for this energy, yes?
Yes, that is true.
Now, for you, again, hear what I'm going to say. It's a portal, it's an energy to be a medium, but you best serve people by meeting people where they are, not so much in channeling those who have passed on. Okay?
Right.
So that's her path.
Mm-hmm.
Define your path. What is it that you want to do to be of service to God?
Right. Is that a question?
It's actually a reflective question that you must sit with.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because not that I don't see that you cannot do it. I just don't see that that's your forte. I don't feel that that's what you were put on this earth to do. Yes?
Not necessarily the medium, but I do, spirits do talk to me at times.
Yes. So be the way shower, be the messenger, be the healer, be the person who provides wisdom. I see you connecting with other women. I see you connecting with other women and assisting them. Women who have gotten themselves in a bit of trouble, relationship-wise.
Mm.
You can relate to that, yes?
Yes.
Yes, you can. You can. You got tossed on your head a couple times in relationships. Got the rug pulled right out from under you.
Yes.
But now it's time for change for you.
Right.
And we close out this chapter, LaTanya, so that next year in 2020 we wipe the slate clean. And it is in 2020 that I see you moving. And I see the shift for you. All right?
Okay.
All right.
I do have one other question.
Quickly.
Well, the question was to my finances, but you already answered that. I think you did. my relationship. I am involved with someone, and I'm just kind of, not worried, but just want to know where the relationship is going. We have a 20-year-old together, and we just
reconnected. Yes.
Reconnected after 17 years.
What's his birthday, please?
July 22nd. I think it's 1970. I think it's 74, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember right now.
Well, he's giving it the best shot he can. He's doing the best that he can in this relationship. Yes, he's putting forth his best foot. Yes, I feel like the relationship was interrupted way back when, and you guys got off track. So now he's trying to get back to where he was. So give him the opportunity. He's doing the best he can.
Yes. I didn't even realize that there was still feelings there after 17 years until July of this year. I thought it was really something done and over with. But I could tell a huge difference within him, but I have been still giving him a hard time about the past, and it's just hard for me to
let it go.
Let go of what happened in the past because we both were immature at the time.
But that was then. We're not the same people. If you bring the past up like a bag of bricks, you will trip you both down and fall. Let it go.
Do you see maybe once this is, us repairing and getting over the past, there will be a possibility of marriage?
There's possibility to heal, and in the healing, we can decide where that takes us.
Right.
That was then, and this is now. You're not the same people you were then.
But he's still that same person of not wanting me to move forward into a relationship. He still has that jealousy and tendency of trying to
control
that from happening. Yes. He doesn't like that.
Well, you guys have to work through that, my dear. There's a journey here of healing that must happen between the two of you. For now, Latanya, we are out of time. How did you hear about the show?
Through the light work on Facebook.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for following us. I greatly appreciate it.
You was on point. Appreciate you.
Oh, my pleasure. Follow the page. Stay in touch with us. I'd love to hear how this unfolds. Okay. God bless you.
I will.
All right. Bye for now. Bye. 888-565-1470. Speaking of Facebook, speaking of the page, what we got going on over there on our Facebook page. Hello, everyone on Facebook. Elma Flores. Elma Flores says, first of all, she shared the page. Thank you for sharing the page, Elma. Greatly appreciate it. And any messages? Yes. Well, she says, any messages from Robert? We had so many plans and he parted. Could use some healing and closure. The soul, the journey, the disconnect is all part of the greater plan, even though we don't always understand why. We never really had the time. But know that his energy, his intention, his thoughts were always where he wanted them to be in the best way that he could, Elma. And when I look at this energy, know that he will surround you with love and light. You had so many plans, and the plans are unfulfilled in this lifetime, but I can tell you this, that the energy makes me feel as if you two will meet again, and whatever we have not completed in this lifetime will come again. Just know that he is with you, and for whatever reason, he had to go. And before he passed, he had a sense of passing before that, and he kind of tried to let others know without even understanding what it was he was saying. But just know that he had to go, and he is with you in spirit, and you two shall meet again. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines and back to Facebook. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before?
For soft, rich, and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize, and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of Natural Medicine of Palm Beach is a naturopathic doctor and holistic healer who creates a personalized total body health plan for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit naturalmedicineofpalmbeach.com. Kim addresses weight loss, autoimmune disorders, anxiety, depression, and mental health. Kim specializes in bioenergetics and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment and receive a free food sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we're answering your questions all across the nation. And everyone's talking to Facebook. The phone lines are jammed up. So that means, Sarah Spiritual, you better get cracking. Let's free up these phone lines. Going right back to the phone lines. And I've got to go to Julietta. And Julietta is in Boca. Julietta, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great.
To you.
Yes. Oh, long road you've been on, my goodness. Yes, you're kind of tired here, yes?
I have been in a long road. I'm very, a lot going on. I would like to know what will happen with my daddy. He's in ICU right now. And I am so sad.
I know. What is his birthday, please?
It's 11. He was born in November 15th of 1926. And things got really bad all of a sudden, and
I will tell you,
I want to have him for more time.
I know you want to, but he's tired, honey.
I know.
So give him the energy of love and light, and talk to him. Talk to him heart to heart, soul to soul, even if you're not with him, and tell him who he is to you and what he means, and that you want him to find his peace and his freedom from suffering. And let him know that if you can have a little bit more time with him, that would mean a great deal. But if he must go, that you understand. We cannot tie those who don't want to be on the planet any longer, because we cannot emotionally handle it. And for this, I know it is difficult. But if you think about it, your father's been hanging on for about 2 years now.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
he has hung in there. And now we need to give him permission to fly.
Yeah.
He's tired.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like
I
the way...
I got to dance with him. I got to dance with him 10 days ago, and after that he got a bronchitis, and
Yes.
he's in ICU.
And he's tired.
Yeah, he is.
But understand this,
Yes.
that he is always with you.
And I feel like I like someone very much, and I would like him to replace my father, but he's not going to replace my father. But
no,
I need a man in my life, and I would like to know what's going on with him.
Well,
his birthday is 2/17 in 1981. He's very young.
Okay. You and I have spoken of this gentleman before, yes? Have we talked about
Yes,
him? Yes,
we
okay.
have.
Yes.
Oh,
His no, my spirit guides remember, honey. Thank goodness they got a whole tally list. It's like Santa's workshop. They got the whole list of what everybody's up to.
You remember that.
You know, this soul connection between the two of you, fabulous. Fabulous soul connection. But careful not to expect it to be something more than it is. It is energetic exchange. It is, do you know me? Do I know you? I think we met before. It's the connection. And it will last as long as it lasts, but as it lasts, celebrate the joy of it. And there's great connection and friendship in this relationship. And when one least expects it, the relationship will offer a shift that decides whether it grows to what you ultimately would like, because they're not ready for that yet, or it will shift in a way that it's such a smooth transition and someone else steps in. But those decisions, and this is why I say it this way, have not been made yet. So we need to allow. But I do feel that you have the support of him in this tough, difficult time, yes? Energetic, heartfelt.
Yes.
And you couldn't ask for a better person to hold your hand at this time. Okay.
Okay.
People are in our life
I
for a
know.
reason. And he brings you that sense of oneness and security. So trust that process.
Okay. Okay. So you said two things there's in the relationship. Two things at the beginning.
Yes.
Great energetic exchange and something else. You said.
Soul connection comes out of my mouth so quickly. From spirit, it's not something that I hold within me. Otherwise, I'd be taking all you people home with me when I go home. I can't be taking everybody home. So it's this energy, this strong, strong energy between the two of you. It's electric, boogie woogie.
Electric. I've never had that before.
Ever. So enjoy the energetic exchange that it is, okay? Your father...
How do you remember that I talked to him?
They remind me. I'm so grateful for that. And your father will do the best that he can. You know that song, Save the Last Dance for Me. He saved the last dance for you.
Yes.
So just know that, honey.
He will.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope you come see me at the center soon. Come up.
Well, I would like to.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling in. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got to go to Marty in Kentucky. What's going on in Kentucky? Let's see what we've got going on. Marty, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Marty. And how did you hear about the show? Is this your first time calling into us?
It's my first time calling, but I've also been a Facebook fan.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you've been following us. How can I assist you?
I am wanting to get spirit guidance in job. I just feel like my job's not going anywhere.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're on
and I need.
Oh my goodness, a dead end, and they're telling me, like, I hear the song Highway to Hell in the back of my head. Highway to Hell. It's not a very pretty place to work at. Good Lord, woman. I'm surprised you're making it there.
I've been there 16 years.
I know.
And I know it's getting ready to end, not just for me, but for
many.
a lot of people. Yeah.
A lot of transition going on there. So, and you're not quite ready to retire yet. That's not quite in your picture. So
no,
we need to shift.
I need insurance.
Yeah, no. Welcome to the United States of America. Yes, indeed. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So keep keeping on, honey, because one day you too will have insurance. But I just want you to know this, that you are in the best energy you can be in for this minute. For you to have your eyes and your intentions set on another opportunity would be ideal. But it's also, it may suit you well if you allow this to wind down in a way that they release you from bondage, is how I see it, so that something else can come in.
Okay.
Unless the opportunity of a lifetime comes, try to let this play out a little bit longer. But girl, you're going to have to shield yourself up, sign yourself up with light, take the Sarah Spiritual Archangel Michael class on Thursday the 26th, because it's getting heavy in there. Lord, you might show up with a sword and a shield next time.
I know.
It is crazy there. Everyone is jockeying for themselves.
I know. I've got 2 weeks of vacation coming, and I can't even get it.
Oh, goodness gracious. But, well, then it might equate to money at the ends of the rainbow. So perhaps it'll be a vacation pot of gold that you'll get when you exit. I know. It's complicated. They're in crisis at this time, and there are other people stepping in, and so things are just out of sorts, and not everyone's honoring the talent that has been there and sustained the place. So this is another complication. But Marty, when I tell you this, you're going to land on your feet, and 2020 puts you on solid ground. Once February comes, that's when things open up for you. So just trust this process, and I'm going to tell you, pray on it. Pray on it, and let faith be that which you believe in, not fear.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Sarah.
You're welcome, Marty. Thank you for following the show. I greatly appreciate that as well.
Okay. Bless you.
Bye. Let's grab a question from Facebook. Speaking of following the show, let's see what we've got going on here. Miranda Renee. Miranda Renee says, will I be getting a different job? You know, Miranda Renee, it is time for change for you. And when I look at this energy, the most important thing I see is expansion, closing out of this 2019 into 2020. So the sky is the limit, Miranda Renee. What is it that you desire to do? Because I feel as if what comes next for you has a different vibe, a different feel, a different activity associated with it. So Miranda Renee, open up to new possibilities and trust that there's a better financial reward coming for you when you step into this new opportunity that comes upon the time close to the end of 2019 and or into the 2020 year. It's kind of a transitionary time. So enjoy a new opportunity. You will be getting a different job. Thank you so much. Let's take one more from Facebook before we go to commercial. And we are welcoming your phone calls at 888-565-1470. Leslie Saunders Smith. She says, Dear Sarah, do you see who is visiting my daughter at her home? Why are they visiting her? Or has my son, he also has a visitor. Is there more to this question, Freddie? Because it's looking like a bit of a puzzle here. All right. So, dear Sarah, who is visiting my daughter at her home? You know, I see a male figure visiting your daughter at her home. So it's someone connected in the energy of family, male energy coming to the family. And I also feel like your daughter at her home needs to clear some of the energy as well, because I feel as if there's a bit of anxiety or angst in her home. Like maybe there's been some conflict or disagreements. And so Leslie Saunders, a good clearing, sage or some other resin burned on charcoal to clear, and a little spiritual cleansing will go a long way. But this feels like a relative, someone who's male on the father's side of the family that is coming to visit your daughter. Thank you so much, Leslie, for your Facebook question. We're going to pull one more from Facebook before we go right back to the phone lines. And we have Leslie Ferre. Leslie says, does my 6-year relationship have a future? Well, Leslie, let me see here. The first thing that I see here is that, you know what, you are from two different walks of life, but what I want you to understand is that there's a great, great love, Leslie Ferre, in the relationship. He is a bit traditional, and I'm going to use the word stubborn, so that makes it a little difficult to go to the next level in the relationship. I do not feel that we have supportive family in this relationship, and that could prove to be problematic. But as of this moment, there is a future in the relationship. I cannot say that I see you skipping down the marital path, though. That could be a complicated connection given his background and his parents and their expectation of who he is to marry. But for this moment of now, the relationship remains intact, and there's further conversations as to how we might be able to have a better, deeper relationship. Just be open to the possibilities, my dear, and you will know more as the 2019 year closes as to whether this relationship can ultimately go to where you would like it to go, which would be a union of marriage. Thank you so much. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470, and we're going to pop back on Facebook. And you know what? Someone shoot me a message. What do I got going on YouTube? Let's take a look at that as well. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because we, Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, will be right back.
There's a light that brightens up my
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Caregiver Solutions Info with Marcia Teal. Tuesdays at 5 p.m.
Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton. The Health and Wealth Radio Network.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. From erectile dysfunction to eczema, heartburn to headaches, carpal tunnel to how to lower cholesterol drug-free. Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM WNN.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There, you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Your cell phones and mobile devices all emit harmful electromagnetic fields. Do you want proven protection? Get the Infinity Noise Field EM Guard. Call Greg Schaffo at 561-502-9923 for yours. The EM Guard's Infinity Noise Field is the most effective way to protect against electromagnetic fields. Call Greg Schaffo at 561-502-9923. Also available at sarahspiritual.com. Protect yourself and your family today with a 5G-ready Infinity Noise Field EM Guard.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, we are open to love, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you, and I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are answering your questions all across the nation. Call in at 888-565-1470, and we are connecting to everyone on Facebook as well, and we've got quite the questioning going on, but I've got to feel the pull to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Lakeland. I've got Paula on the line. Paula, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Paula. And how can I assist you tonight?
My mom, she called in about 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And then you told her that you see a terrier. That was my dog.
Oh.
That got hit by a car.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, yes.
I was so shocked when you said that.
Oh, yes. And I don't normally... Well, I do see animals, but it was so specific to me, the type of dog, that I had to blurt it out. And so I am sorry that you lost your dog in such a way, but know that your pup is very much in the mix of things. Let me tell you, that pup gets along. Oh my goodness, smart little thing as well. Yes, very intelligent.
Yes, he was. I'm surprised he's with my dad.
Well, when they're up in the energy of love and light, they're just all hanging out. Some people think pets go over to their own little spot. they get around those pets. They are really with the soul family. They're part of the soul family. We all have a contract to connect with each other. So I guess he really wanted you to know that he's okay. And I'm glad we were able to bring that to you.
Yes.
So, Paula, how can I assist you tonight?
I'm just wondering if you see any spirits in my house.
Okay. Do I have permission to go to your house?
Yes.
Energetically. I mean, I don't think I can make it to Lakeland in 5 minutes or less. So they kind of get a little disturbed if I'm not talking on the radio for a certain amount of time. All right. So let me take a look here. I also feel like it's been a long and winding road for you. It's been a series of things that you've gone through. So life has just kind of brought some bumps, is how they make me feel. Emotional bumps, financial bumps. We're just really trying to navigate some unsettledness in life. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. About 2 years ago, I lost all of my blood after I had my second daughter. They had to open me up twice, and I almost died. And it's been hard ever since.
It's been hard ever since, but let me tell you that your angels, they had you, baby, okay? And Archangel Michael very much around you. But I also see, interesting, I also see this very beautiful, light, airy energy. Do you remember connecting with the other side for just a moment when you almost passed? Because I see this light blue, green energy all around you, almost as if you were close to heaven, but not quite. But there's a female guide that's very much around you, and her energetic being appears to be light bluish green. She brings me this energy of music around you, that there was a lot of music, and it was this sense of a peace, and that you knew that you didn't want to go, so you essentially asked for the opportunity to stay. Because even you thought you were almost gone, yes? While it was all going on.
Sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
I remember blacking out the second time, and I think I died because I just saw all black, and I saw my dad. It was a younger version of my dad and my grandmother, but I couldn't see her that well.
Right.
And they were smiling, and I said to my dad, am I dead? Or am I going to heaven? Or is it my time?
Mm-hmm.
And he said no. And he chuckled a little, and then that's when I woke up.
Yeah. So in that energy, know that your guide was assisting you. And your grandmother reads like she was a bit of a spitfire. She had a lot of energy to her, yes? Personality, yes? Yeah. Yeah, no one gets past her, okay? So grandma's tough. So when I go to your house, the energy, when I go to the house and I walk in the door, if I may walk in the front door,
yes.
You're not sleeping very well in this house. Is this true?
Yes.
You're waking up in the energy. And I feel as if you're much more sensitive to spiritual things now that you've had that experience. And when I go into the energy of the house, I feel like you feel and see things out of the corner of your eye. This is true, yes? Several things, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also hearing noise. Like I feel like there's noise in the house as well that you can't always explain. And when I go into the house and I go towards the back of the residence and I head towards the back left, next to the back left corner, what's that room, that space there?
Is it near the kitchen, my room?
Your room. It is. How do you sleep in there? Girl, I don't even want to go there. That's like uncomfortable energy, right? You're tossing, you're turning. You got a lot of fear going on in that room, yes?
Yes.
Okay. What have you done to clear the house, my dear?
Nothing, because I just thought I was seeing stuff and hearing stuff. I thought I was just going crazy.
I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell. Okay, no, you're not crazy. I might be crazy, but you're not crazy. And I know what I see and I know what I feel. And then when I go all the way to the far ends of the right, a little bit towards the front, is that another bedroom? Is that one of the children's rooms, please? What's
yes,
that
my
room?
girl's room.
Okay. And they're waking up in the middle of the night, yes?
Yes,
Okay.
my 2-year-old, she's not sleeping well.
Okay. So we are on radio, and I can't go through all the list of things that I would suggest that you would do or that I would suggest that you get, but there's a couple of simple things that you can do to shift the energy in the house. But the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is I'm going to tell you to take the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures, lead me beside the still waters, restoreth my soul. He lead my path to righteousness. I want you to be able to say that psalm out loud. Look up Psalm 23. You can look it on the computer, look it in your Bible. Makes no difference to me where you find it, and read it out loud and walk through your house and command the divine energy, divine light of God that is to reside in your house, the divine energy of love. Nothing is stronger than love. And then we can, if you call my center tomorrow, or you can go to my website, sarahspiritual.com. They can put the phone number in the Facebook feed of the center. I know one of my people will do that for me. Thank you, Helena. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Freddie. Somebody do that for me, please. And call the center. We will recommend a couple of simple products that you can use to clear out the energy of the house and give you a couple of tips once you do that to keep the energy balanced. You have become highly sensitive to the spirit world. And I'm going to tell you that whether people know it or not, whether they see it or not, whether they're aware of it or not, energy is always present. So we always have spiritual beings being around us. It's just that we are oblivious. We are distracted by the world. But because you had this skip up to heaven's way, you took the stairway to heaven, baby girl, you're a little more sensitive. But it doesn't make it all bad. But I just feel it's like disjointed in there. So I don't want you to have fear. I just want you to balance it out and reclaim your power in that house. And little by little, you're going to... No, let's not use that word.
Okay.
Let's not give it that much power. We're just going to pray the 23rd Psalm and get it the heck out. It's an imbalance that doesn't... It's not a vibrational match for you and your family, yes? Because I also see a lot of angst, some arguments. I just feel like the energy's off. I also feel that you've done a great deal of healing. You've got another bit to go, yes? To regain your strength, okay? Because a lot of your body functions are off, yes?
Yes,
okay.
It is.
All right. This too shall pass. We will go through divine healing. I actually hope, Paula, that you find your way to having a reading with me. I do hope you find that time to do that. And us have a one-on-one session. We can kind of go through some of the other things that occurred during your healing time and give you some tips to heal. But in the meantime, a couple of things that you can get through us that we can recommend. We'll ship it to you. We'll bring you a little more peace in the household.
Okay.
All right. I hope I've been of some service to you today.
Yes, you were. Thank you.
You're welcome, Paula. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.
God bless.
Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to go to Kentucky, and I've got Patsy on the line. Patsy, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Patsy. And how can I assist you?
Yeah, I just got this relationship, and it's like, he'll leave me, then he'll come back, and this time, he left me in a bunch of debt, and I don't think that he's going to ever come back. I really don't want him to come back. What do you suggest?
Well, I'm not in the business of giving a suggestion. I'm going to give you the information from Spirit. What is his birthday?
3/10/81.
Okay. Okay, well, he's always been known as the dance away lovers for me, so he has difficulty being with consistent and honorable in his choices, and I feel as if he's not able to hold the energy of love and light for you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm also feeling like he had a relationship with someone else. He has children with someone?
I'm not for sure.
Okay. I see a child with someone else connected to him. So I don't know what that story is, but he has, he's been busy, let me tell you. I do not feel that this gentleman can hold the energy for you, and I do not I do feel he will pop back up, believe it or not, even though you think he's not going to. When you least expect it, he's going to pop up. Be sure to stand your ground in your boundaries. The last time he came back, you knew you shouldn't have let him back in, but you did. You're in love with the idea of who you think he is rather than who he is, yes? We are not in the business of saving puppies, yes?
Right.
Okay. There's some healing that has to happen for this, Patsy, but I do know that there will be another relationship that comes for you that will give you a better quality of relationship. And you will be able to bounce back financially. It's just going to take a bit of time. They're giving me the number 2. Makes me feel it'll take about 2 years for you to kind of even this out. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is your other question around this here? I feel like there's still something else that you need from me here. What is that?
I'm always dreaming about my mom ceasing, and this dream was like I was screaming for her, and it was like somebody was choking me, and she was like, "I can't help you." And then I woke up gasping for air. He was real close.
It's not that she couldn't help you. It's just that you have created this energy. You know, when we align ourselves with people who are not a vibrational match, this gentleman opened your doors. This gentleman does some things that just don't seem ethical to me. And I feel as if your doors got open energetically and you need to rebalance yourself. And it's not that she can't help you. She's holding the space for you, but she can't do for you. You need to clear your own energy, okay? It's not that she was shunning you or dismissing you in the dream. It's just that, you created your reality. And because mom was always the person who took care of people, who made sure people had things, whether it's a plate of food or she was very attentive to people. Strong-willed but attentive to people. This makes sense to you, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And your mom would always give you her opinion, and she kind of kept you balanced. She kind of kept you level-headed is the word she gives me, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And she encouraged you to make a better way for yourself than she had. This is also true, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Follow her path. Follow her lead. Remember what she's taught you, my dear. You will be fine. You will be fine. Patsy, how did you hear about the show?
Facebook.
Okay. Well, I'm really grateful that you were able to make the connection for me on Facebook. I do hope that you stay connected with us on our page for Sarah Spiritual. Like the page, follow the page. Let's continue to build on this connection we have and help you find your inner power and strength to attract a better partner, a better financial dynamic for yourself, as well as the life you've always dreamt of having. I feel like there's a shift that you need to make for work and career. There's something else coming for you. I feel like you've toyed around with some ideas, but it's time to put the pedal to the metal and get going, honey. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then get cracking.
Thank you.
All right. It's time. It's time. You deserve to shoot for what you want to do. So make it happen.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Let's pull a question from Facebook. Let's see what's going on. Let's see who we've got here lined up. We did Leslie Foray. Let's see who else we've got here. Holly Costanza Donaldson. She says, 3 possible job promotions for my husband. Which is the best one for the family? Job number 1, job number 2, or job number 3? Actually what I see, Holly, is that I wish I had just a little bit more from you so I could help you identify the job promotion, but I do feel that there's one that's going to stand out for him. It's going to give him, the best one for the family gives flexibility as well as increase in financial reward, a solid base, but almost like a kickback or a bonus. So look for that one, Holly, and let's banter back and forth in the feed, you and I, and let's help iron out the exact titles of the job so we can point him in the best direction. But I do see a possible promotion. He wants to feel comfortable, in charge, and work with people that he likes so he can have a happy work-life balance. Thank you so much, Holly Costanza Donaldson, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. And of course, we're going to pop over on Facebook. And hey, did you hear? You want to get close with Archangel Michael? Do you want to know how to clean, clear, and protect yourself? Then please join me on the 26th Thursday at the Expedito Enlightenment Center or live online for my Archangel Michael celebration / spiritual clearing cleansing class. I would love to have you and Archangel Michael be the best of friends. Stay with us. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me.
For soft, rich, and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize, and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of Natural Medicine of Palm Beach is a naturopathic doctor and holistic healer who creates a personalized total body health plan for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit naturalmedicineofpalmbeach.com. Kim addresses weight loss, autoimmune disorders, anxiety, depression, and mental health. Kim specializes in bioenergetics and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment and receive a free food sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are answering your questions. We're going to pull one from Facebook. Let's see what we've got going on Facebook. All right, great. Edna Tremblay McGow. Hi, is there anything for me, she says. Well, you know, Edna, the first thing I'm made aware of is that this year is a year of really delving into setting yourself up financially, career-wise, making sure all your ducks are in a row so that your finances are where you want them to be. Because I feel as if there's an opportunity to increase finances, whether it be through an investment or something that you choose to do with the abundance. So just look for a financial opportunity to increase, to create a gain for yourself. I also know that this time has been a time of great expansion and connectivity. I feel like you've kind of stepped out of your comfort zone. And this is a time for you, Edna, to really expand your spiritual consciousness as well as your personal connections. Thank you so much, Edna, for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to James, and James is in Fort Lauderdale. James, how are you tonight?
Hey, Sarah, how are you?
I'm doing great, James. Thank you so much.
Where did you?
And how can I assist you?
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, James.
Hi, Sarah, how are you?
Good, thank you.
I had a little issue and wound up in the hospital week before last. And they gave me their diagnosis. And I'm just following through with everything that they want me to do. And whatever their test results show, I'm going along with it. However, I am asking, is there anything that Spirit shows you concerning my health?
Is it that you don't want to buy into their diagnosis and their category that they're placing you in? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes, I really don't want to buy into... I don't want to buy into what they're saying. You know, I asked I asked God, you know, and I believe that, you know, I've been healed when Jesus died on the cross, and I have my belief and my faith, and
absolutely.
I'm still going through what I claim with my mouth.
Yes, you know, and this is true, but I also want you to follow the protocol and the steps, because left untended...
I am following everything that they say.
James, hear what I'm about to say. Left untended, this could get complicated.
Okay.
So we want to follow some of what they're suggesting at the end of the rainbow, okay? Because
that I am doing.
Left unattended, it could get complicated. This is what they tell me. So you want to clear, heal, hold that energy, but you also, medicine is designed to work hand in hand with divine healing. So you want to follow some of that as well, all right? But I do feel that at the end of the story, that all is well, and that there is no indication that anything is misaligned, but you do have to do something to move this energy forward for yourself, all right?
Okay.
Okay. A minor setback, they tell me. It's a minor setback, yes.
Okay, and I believe it's a minor thing. I walked into the store today, and the guy says, "Hey, Jim," he says, "Damn, man, you look like you're back already." But I feel amazingly back.
Right.
You know, everything that the doctor says, "Oh, you're going to have to go and do this in the next couple of days." And I had the doctor check me today, and she says, "No, you're fine." So I'm just, you know, I'm keeping the positive mind.
Absolutely.
I know that my destiny is ahead of me, and that God's not through with what He wants me to do, and you know what my purpose here on earth is.
Absolutely.
That's not done yet, so
Absolutely.
I can't go anywhere.
Oh no! Who's going to call me every week then?
It's got to be me.
Okay, you got to be you, right? But James, this too shall pass, and you are going through this major shift and change within yourself as well. And this is a year of expansion. This is a year of greatness for you. So again, as a distraction, a setback, do not give it power, and we will move you forward. And I feel like work and business and money are starting to pick up a bit. So as that begins to pick up, you find a better balance until everything else closes up, because you have other matters that are still up in the air. But when they come to the closure and the realization, then things are in a much better place. Until then, we are just holding the space of you. All that you need and desire will be provided for. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to ask Archangel Raphael to work on you and give you some healing energy. And we're going to bring in that healing energy, that green light, that healing light. We're going to infuse you with this beautiful white light. We're going to ask for the energy of this golden light to shower upon you and clear and cleanse the energy within and around you, so that you can be one with the divine healing process. And we ask the angels walk with you, Archangel Raphael and his legion of healing angels, so that you're always in this divine healing light. And so it is.
Okay.
All right.
I've got to just share this with you.
Yes.
I'm in the hospital, and my roommate happens to be from a man who is from the Bahamas, and his wife's a pastor. So we're just talking, and I mentioned some property in the Bahamas. He says, yeah. And she gave me the man in the Bahamian, registry and everything for land. And she says, I'm going to look into your property for you, too.
Wonderful. That's great.
So
that's great.
I guess maybe I was supposed to be there for a reason.
We're always supposed to be where we are for a reason. It's just sometimes we don't always see the whole picture. But, trust the process, James. All will be well. Thank you
Yes, that's
so
all
much.
I'm doing.
Thank you so much for calling in to us, and God bless you.
Thank you, and I'll be in to see you very soon.
I hope so. I look forward to seeing you at the center. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful week.
You as well. Bye. 888-565-1470. Right back to the phone lines. And I've got to go to Boynton Beach. I've got Helen on the line. Helen, what is going on? Helen, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing very well. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm doing great, Helen, and I'm so glad to make this connection with you. There's such a powerful shift that's coming for you. It's like a new beginning, a fresh start. We're kind of clearing up the old energies. Yes, this is what you've been working on. Yes. I got a new attitude. Yes, indeed. We are clearing up, right? Up, and away we're going to go.
That's fantastic.
I feel as if you went through an up-leveling spiritually as well. You have been working on self, caring for self, talking to God, talking to the angels, and really kind of centering oneself in this beautiful divine light. This is true, yes?
True.
Mm-hmm. And what a difference it's made, right? I actually feel like you're even getting compliments from people. Suddenly people are noticing you more because you're aligning to the divine frequency. This is true, yes?
Absolutely.
Yes.
A lot more peace, a lot more confidence, and definitely a lot more connection.
A lot more connection. You came out of a bumpy time in that 2018 time. We were like on up and down there and hit a couple of air pockets in the great big sky of success. And now you're back, but you're fully grounded and fully on track. What is your question for me, Helen?
Well, the question is about financial status, meaning financial growth, guidance.
I see as we close out the 2019 year, we step into a year of attitude, power, personal integrity, the energy of what you want to create for yourself. You get a better harness around the energy of what you are making happen for yourself. And by making, I mean co-creating, collaborating with the universe. And as I move you forward, I feel like there's new work opportunity, new growth opportunity. You're birthing something new and you're envisioning, yes, Helen?
Yes, working towards that.
Okay. 2020, I got a new attitude, okay? There's new vibe, new attitude. You're making it happen. And once February comes, the month of love, just a wonderful month it is, you are filled with the energy of success. Like things are really starting to build momentum. And the force of love is what slides you forward and the word they're giving me is some recognition, some accomplishment, yes? What you are working on is something that can lead to great accomplishments. Yes, this is true.
Yes.
Okay. So you're on track for that. And then 2020 is a good, strong foundation for the next 3 years to come. And then I see expansion, like you're working with people and expanding this desire, this destiny that you're creating for yourself. This all makes sense to you, yes?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Perfect.
Can I ask you
Yes.
one more question?
Yes.
But what about my 2 children? Can you see them? Can you tell me something about them?
I need a birthday for them, please, because there's so many children flying around. I can't just pick just one.
Of
I might not pick yours.
The first one is July 23rd.
Okay, and the other?
94. And the other one is April 27, 08.
So the way I see this energy here is that child born 7/23, they're kind of learning to step into their own. This makes sense to you, yes? Learning to step in their own. Yes. They're learning, slow bloomer, moving forward, but they are getting there, all right? I feel like there's another step they have to take to secure their career and their future. Does that make sense to you? Okay. So allow them that freedom of expression. They're not following the path the way you would want them to, but that's okay. We have to allow them that. What is the first name of the one born on 4/27, please?
Julia.
Here we have a strong, set, intense personality, yes? And this young one here is learning to find her voice and talk about her feelings as well, yes? Because I feel like she's kind of had things sucked within, and now she's kind of learning to come out of her shell. But she's a strong personality, this one. Great energy. She will grow to be a strong individual in her future. I know she's young, but there's great accomplishment that comes for her. And she follows a little bit more methodical path that's a little more lined up with the way you think than your other child. Okay. But both great children. All right? I hope I've been of service to you.
Yes, absolutely. Just reassuring what she's going through. Absolutely.
Yes. And Helen, you've called into the show before, have you? Yes.
I had.
Yes.
A while back, maybe a year and a half ago.
Yes. Feels familiar. Feel like we're old friends, Helen. Like we've been doing this for a while. So thank you so much for reconnecting with us here on the radio. I'm really appreciative that you continue to follow the show, and I send you much love and light. And you got big dreams, big ideas. Keep keeping on, because it's all coming to pass, my dear. Thank you.
Thank you. Have
You're
a good
welcome.
night.
You too. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to go hear from our sponsors. Then when we come back, we've got to go out of state. We've got a lot of states acting up here. I got to go to Pennsylvania. I wonder what the weather's like there. I think it's a little chilly. And then Kentucky. I must be hot in Kentucky. Maybe I'm going to go to the next Kentucky Derby and just ride a horse there. I don't know. We're going to see what's going on here. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door.
Your cell phones and mobile devices all emit harmful electromagnetic fields. Do you want proven protection? Get the Infinity Noise Field EM Guard. Call Greg Schaffo at 561-502-9923 for yours. The EM Guard's Infinity Noise Field is the most effective way to protect against electromagnetic fields. Call Greg Schaffo at 561-502-9923. Also available at sarahspiritual.com. Protect yourself and your family today with a 5G-ready Infinity Noise Field EM Guard.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of Natural Medicine of Palm Beach is a naturopathic doctor and holistic healer who creates a personalized total body health plan for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit naturalmedicineofpalmbeach.com. Kim addresses weight loss, autoimmune disorders, anxiety, depression, and mental health. Kim specializes in bioenergetics and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment and receive a free food sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
We're going to be right here to answer your questions at 888-565-1470. I got to pop into Facebook for just a moment and pull up a question and see what's going on there on Facebook. All right, Joy Wakenford. Joy Wakenford says, do you see true love for me coming this year or next? Joy, I think we've talked about this, and I do feel that love is coming. It's coming around the mountain when it comes, and it's coming soon. And when I bring you into, I still feel it's going to be in the beginning of next year, but there's things that are happening, lining up for this year that will put you out there and open you up to new possibilities. Girl, you got to get out of the house. Prince Charming is not showing up with the glass slipper. Joy, get going, woman, because it's time. Love is coming. Trust the process. It is all falling together perfectly for you. Thank you, Joy Walkenford, for your Facebook question. We're going to pull one more from Facebook before we go to Pennsylvania. We've got Isabel Dobson. Isabel Dobson, I hope you're still awake there in the UK. I would love to get some good news and luck now again. So let me tell you this, Isabel Dobson, things are starting to get back on track for you. I know financially we've had some concerns and things have been out of whack. And I also know you've had some health concerns, but you're on the mend and things are going to line back up so that as we get you into the month of late October into November, things seem more stable for you. So Isabel Dobson, I hope you stayed awake for this answer, but I know you can catch it back on the feed later on. Thank you, Isabel, for your question. All is going to be well, and I know that you're very connected to your angels, and they, my dear, have your back. Thank you so much for your question. We're going to go to Pennsylvania, and I've got to talk to Evelyn. Evelyn, how are you tonight?
I am great.
Good, Evelyn. Glad to make a connection with you. Is this your first time calling into the show?
It is.
Well, welcome. How did you hear about us?
Facebook.
Well, I'm glad Facebook has got me up and running out there, so that's good to hear. Evelyn, how may I assist you tonight?
I have multiple things going on in my life. Work is a mess.
Let's center ourselves. Let's center yourself 1 minute. Let's hold on, because you are all over.
Okay.
This is a year of expansion and growth for you. Anything that hinders your expansion and growth, one must not do anymore, so one must make changes. But you are uncertain as to what those changes look like and feel like for yourself, so you're sending mixed messages to the universe. They tell me you're a little scattered. Are you feeling a little scattered?
Yeah, I just have too much going on, and it's just really it's all coming at the same time, and I don't know what to do about a lot of the situations I'm in.
Yes. Well,
work and it's stressing me out.
Home is stressing
and then
you out.
I have an issue with my son.
Yes.
My oldest son is he's just been down the wrong path for like 3 years, and it has gotten to the point where I just told him to get out of my house today. I just don't know what else to do. I just don't know.
Well, your son, what's his birthday, please? What's his birthday?
March 17, 1994. His name is Steven.
Sometimes they make a choice and they can't quite take it back.
Right.
And I see 3 people that he hangs out with regularly that seem to keep things kind of on the wrong path.
Right.
And he's having difficulty separating himself from, and some of his behavior is less than ethical. That's a good way to say it on radio, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So let me tell you this. Your son has this issue of not feeling good enough or worthy. Your son feels abandoned. I didn't say you abandoned him, but he doesn't feel supported. And so to him, what's the difference? It doesn't really matter. Life isn't worth much to him. That's how he looks at it. The very glass half empty as opposed to half full methodology with him. And he has no burning desire to accomplish anything. He doesn't have passion and purpose. And as much as this is hard to hear, sometimes people need to hit some level of bottom for them to find their way up. And we can't stop them from that choice.
Right, and I feel like that this is what I need to do. I need to separate myself from him, because as long as I'm there taking care of him, he's never going to get out of the hole he's in.
He has to want to get out of the hole.
Right.
But what you can do, and I'm going to tell you this to you as a mother and all the other mothers listening, because sometimes the children are a little unreachable. Talk to the soul. As if he's sitting right in front of you, talk to the soul. And tell him that he has worth and great value that he brings to this earth, and that he has a meaning and purpose, and that there are opportunities that will come for him. And do tell him that you love him. In the energy, because when you try to say this out of your words, he does not hear. But the soul will hear when you sit and talk to the soul. And ask the angels to keep him safe. To give him that, that insight to not be somewhere or do something at the wrong time with a wrong move that has a great consequence. You can ask. And the angels will assist. Ask and it is given. And whatever is to come to be will be a minimal scratch as opposed to the outcome that he could create with his own self-sabotage. It's always difficult to watch someone sabotage themselves and bring themselves down. But you've got the power. You, through the power of love, can make all the right choices in the energy so that eventually he can find his way. It's a great time to be on the planet because the energy is so great that we have the power to shift, not just our own personal consciousness, but the consciousness of others around and create an awareness of the energy of light and love and God. I know your son doesn't want to hear about all that, but his soul needs to remember who it is. Well, it knows. It needs to remind the personality of the young man. Work is difficult because you're dealing with a lot of personalities that rub you wrong. And there's injustices at the work environment as well, yes?
Yes.
And I feel like they're trying to push you to the breaking point. Honey, at this minute, we need the job for the moment of now. So for the moment of now, we are in great appreciation of the job, and we will look for another job to come your way. But in the meantime, we're grateful and appreciative of what we have in the job that we have. And trust that. Because it is that belief, that knowing in the work environment that we are greater than within self, the the emotions they wish to elicit, because you're also stressed. So it doesn't take much to make you snap right about now, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Right. I just feel like work is, the field that I'm in. I've been my whole life, but I don't feel like that's my purpose.
It's not. But it suited you well because you had to provide for those who counted
Right.
on you. And
Right.
you've lived your life. And by letting your son go to live his life of his free will, you give yourself permission, with no guilt, to look at your life, your breath of life, and what is it that I desire, and how can I begin to create that for myself? And to put your foot upon the path of the visualization of what a new job would look like, feel like, and what that might be. I do hope that you, my dear, connect with me on a personal level on my website and have a session with me so we can identify the life path for you. So you can create what you desire for yourself. Financial flexibility, making a difference in others' lives, not at the result of someone else's telling you what to do. Something that you create with your own hands, your own heart. This is what I see for you. You're a healer,
that's
you're
what I feel.
a mentor, you're a guide for people.
Yes.
But we're not getting to live that. And life, wow, I've got to go back. Life since the year of about 2006 has been half empty.
Mm-hmm.
So that journey has been a long, winding road for you. But you
Yes.
see, now you're coming home to God. When you come home to God, amazing things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Trust this process. And remember to talk to your son's soul. He's not as far gone as you think he is.
I know he's not. I know he's not.
He's just a little rough around the edges and angry right now. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And you heard about the show, how?
And Facebook.
Okay.
Do you see anything on my personal,
Love?
Yes.
Oh, we want to go there? Really?
I just, it's been so long. I just, I feel like I've been by myself,
I know.
doing everything. I just need someone to help me.
And someone will. But not because you have a need because you are less than, but because you're attracting an equal vibrational match.
Right.
We need to lift you up a bit more so you attract someone. If you come from the place of neediness in relationship, as far as preferential relationship, the best relationship is a relationship of preference. Then we choose the higher vibrational match for oneself. Be in that energy. And yes, love does come for you. It's almost
That's what I'm
here.
doing. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I feel like a lack of a relationship. I just feel like I just want to have someone that's my equal, because everybody that I've been with before
You've
has
rescued.
not been that.
I know that because
Right.
you are attracting people that you can maintain some modicum of control because it makes you feel safe. You knew you couldn't trust them, but you picked dynamics that you could manage, and they needed you. Let it go.
Yes.
Trust that, for once, someone's hand will be extended to you before you even put your hand out. It's coming soon, my dear. I do hope we connect personally on a personal reading. You can go to sarahspiritual.com. There's much for us to discuss, but you have put your foot upon the path of the life you desire. So trust that this will come. All right, my dear? They're waving me off.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. God bless you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, as we come to a close here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you do tap in and tune in to who you are and what you desire, and realize that love is the answer. And any choice made in love is a choice that's in the right direction. Be open and realize that unless you walk in someone else's shoes, you really don't know what it's like to be them. So just be open and be the observer. And when things don't strike you well, remember to say, oh, that's interesting. And keep the rest to yourself. It's not important for you to pass judgment on someone, because when you pass a judgment on another, you essentially are judging yourself. Be open, knowing that you are worthy to have everything you desire. And the minute that you ask, it is given. Don't get impatient that it doesn't come when you want. It will come at the perfect time, because the minute that you ask, it's already lined up. I trust that we've been of service to you here on this evening of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. I don't know, what are we on, 503 live shows? So glad to be connected to all of you. I greatly appreciate you. Please stay in contact with us. Follow Sarah Spiritual on Facebook. Pop onto my YouTube page, Sarah Spiritual, and visit me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Go to my website, sarahspiritual.com. Learn more about me. I'd love to connect with you live in West Palm Beach or via Skype and phone. Thank you. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
There's a light that shines down upon me.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and